Today here at the Rockpit, I'm joined with Ben and Harry from SLYTHR, one of the bands that are appearing at Rock Is Not Dead to the Awakening at the Brightside in Brisbane, August 30. Now, these guys were the standout artists for me at the first Rock Is Not Dead. They completely blew me away, and it's an absolute pleasure to catch up with these guys 6 months on and hear and talk about what's been happening in the world of SLYTHR. Harry and Ben, welcome along, guys, and thanks for taking time out of your day to chat with me.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us.
It's our pleasure. Great to be back. Great to catch up a little bit.
Absolutely. It's been 6 months and it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Yeah.
But I mean, God, you guys were a complete surprise. You know, the whole package that is you guys, and the youth and the energy that you brought to the first as Rock Is Not Dead is remarkable. And I'm not the only one. I've spoken to quite a few people that went, yep, there was the magic, you know, and what a way to kick it off. And you're back again, which is the most amazing thing. So fill me in on what's been happening in the last 6 months of SLYTHR.
So we've been pretty flat stick with shows recently. We just did like 5 weeks in a row every weekend, Friday, Saturday nights.
Opening for like Tailor-Made Rejects, These Four Walls, people like that. So sort of these getting into those that like sort of bigger category of these gigs, which is really good.
Yeah.
Sort of
looking to move up a little bit in the gigging world. Go from playing like smaller venues to bigger ones, more people. That's everyone's goal.
And how have you found, you know, audience reaction to you guys? I'm sure that, you know, you're probably getting a lot of great stuff back, sort of feeling responses from people that are seeing you guys for the first time. How does that guy make you guys feel?
I mean, it's amazing. Every night you get up on stage and play even our original songs, and then you see people liking them. You go, well, this is what it's all about. Like, people enjoy the music we enjoy making. So
win-win.
It's a win-win. It's like, it's great.
Now, for those that haven't seen you yet, and for those of us that might be outside of Brisbane, let us know a little bit about the SLYTHR style and sound, and you know, what influences you guys to write the songs you do.
I mean, we have a female vocalist, so we often like to stick to more melodic and female-fronted bands for like reference and to build our style off of. We build a lot off of Hailstorm, the Pretty Reckless, even a little bit of Evanescence recently. So yeah, I like to think a lot of the riffs are pretty heavy and pretty chunky. But I'm a big fan of bands like Helmet, I Prevail. Some of the more guitar-focused heavy bands. So I like to
incorporate a bit of that into what we do.
Factor in a bit of chunky guitars, beefy drums, all that stuff into a bit of female-fronted vocals.
Fantastic. Well, it's a formula that certainly works for me, and I as I said, absolutely loved you guys at the first Rock Is Not Dead. Ben, as a drummer, what who are your playing influences?
Ooh. I mean, as of like sort of recently, I've been going down the route of like looking at a lot of like Tool songs, which is really good to sort of expand a bit of what I'm putting into our songs. But I mean, most of my like, I've been taking inspiration from like I Prevail, Hailstorm a bit, you know, sort of trying to keep it that like, bit of Avenged Sevenfold, trying to keep it like not trying to overplay, but then also not trying to underplay either, and sort of getting it to a point where it's, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, just sort of trying to write something that best suits what Harry's putting out, which is
working well.
Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Now, on the songwriting front, have you written much? Have you had much of a chance to sit down and write new songs since that first batch that you did at Rock Is Not Dead One?
At Rock Is Not Dead, I think we played.
I think it was the first time. Oh no, we played a couple of the songs that are coming out hopefully next year sometime. But we've got a couple new ones that probably be heard at the festival, and we got some more that we're writing like today. So it's going to be great.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Go on, sorry.
No, that's
So, you know, and I mean, I guess, female fronted rock, it really is, it really is lifting. It's amazing countrywide just to see how females are now starting to take space again and stand up, against, what has been a traditionally male fronted industry. We've got Hot Machine here in Melbourne, Leeds Electric in WA, a host of other female fronted acts, but to see females, really step into the spotlight of hard rock again is really refreshing. As far as, and Amy, your lead singer, I mean, how has she progressed and grown, I guess, as a front person over this last 6 months? Obviously, gigging has changed a lot for you guys as well.
Yeah.
With Amy, like we've seen a lot of like if you put us, 6 months ago, if you looked at us, we would have been, a little stiff on stage and sort of not moving as much as we would have hoped. But I think now, with that 6 months of experience and like just getting out there and playing shows, I think it's sort of like, we're a lot more comfortable up on the stage and we're moving a lot more, which is good to see.
She's interacting with the crowd a lot more and a lot more like a lot more fluently. Like it doesn't seem forced; it just seems natural. It's great.
That's amazing. And Harry, as guitar playing wise, I hear that a dear friend of yours might be joining you at the festival. Can you care to tell us a little bit more about that and how you have an association to a fairly famous hard rock band?
Well, so Peter Mangity, formerly of Helmet and Handsome throughout the 90s in America, he's my guitar teacher. And so I take a lot of inspiration of riffs from him. We were working on having him join us on stage at the festival, but we'll see if that goes ahead yet. It's just some scheduling issues at the moment. So, but yeah, so he's my guitar teacher and a big inspiration for me because like Helmet and Handsome, their riffs are very focused and driven, and so I take inspiration from them a lot as well.
Exactly, and I mean your playing again blew me away at the first Rock Is Not Dead. Now, when the discussion came about doing Rock Is Not Dead 2, was there any hesitation from you guys at all?
No, not at all. It was done deal. Shake the hand, done.
Yeah. Our pleasure to be back. Always is.
Yeah, look, Shane Dunn, the man and the brain behind Rock Is Not Dead, is an incredible champion of live music and original independent live music. You guys were the perfect pairing for Shane, and I think Rock Is Not Dead was a great launch pad for you guys, and I mean certainly for me. Not knowing what I'd expect, I have chatted with you guys before, and chatted with you at the show, so I know you. I know you sort of personally, but musically and performance-wise on the day, absolutely floored me. And again, I think a lot of people were so surprised by how well-oiled you were even at that stage. So I'm super excited to see you guys this time around. Now, unfortunately, you've got a shorter set, but I'm sure it will be delivered with the same action and energy as the first time.
If not,
how's your fan base grown? I mean, have you noticed through gigging that your Spotify follows and your social interactions have increased?
Yeah, definitely. The last gig we did maybe 2 weeks ago now, we opened for These Four Walls at Black Bear, and it was a sold-out show. we sold a fair chunk of merchandise, and we had people messaging us the day after on our Facebook and Instagram accounts asking when we were playing gigs next, if they could come along, if they could buy merchandise off us, all that stuff. So yeah, we've definitely noticed a growing amount of followers, and I wouldn't like to say fans because like it sounds pretentious, but people who like our music and everything like that. Yeah.
And even with like our EP on Spotify as well, like from our from the first Rock Is Not Dead to now, we've sort of, seen those view counts go up pretty well, which is good.
Yeah, definitely.
But, hoping to get some new stuff out there. So we'll get some refreshes on that. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you mentioned that the new music next year. What are you looking at doing there? Another EP or a full album, or what's the intention there?
So we're looking at doing another EP, roughly 6 songs. Um, it's a lot of kind of the same style as Falling for You, and a lot more guitar driven and drop tuned, heavy drums, stuff, and melodic choruses, more of that stuff. We found that's worked, and people like it, and we like it, so it's a winning formula, win-win. So more of that. Definitely, we've got hopefully a single coming out potentially this year, maybe next year. We don't know. Um, that's a bit of a ballad. It's a bit different than our other stuff, but we believe everyone's going to like it.
Keen to see how it goes, definitely.
Now, as as independent artists and self-funded, self-financed, I mean, what's the biggest struggle that you guys think that you face in today's industry?
You put it best yourself, self-financed. We're only young, like we're all teenagers. Like some of us are still in school and some of us are working casual jobs or part-time. So being able to fund recording and EPs and everything like that, it's difficult, but we're trying to make it work the best we can.
Absolutely. And I noticed that you guys have got new merch ready for Rock Is Not Dead too. The red logo SLYTHR, as well as a hot pink one, apparently.
Definitely.
They look awesome. They look amazing, guys. So for anybody attending, a SLYTHR show, please support the band in any way you can. Buy a shirt, buy a ticket, and be sure to get behind this next generation. And my mind is still blown that you guys are still teenagers and some are still in school, and it's just there is something that is truly remarkable about you guys. I can't speak highly enough anybody that I get a chance to preach to. I certainly do.
Thank you.
And knowing that, seasoned guys like the guys like Whiskey on the Rocks are all just completely blown away with you guys and share the same sort of thought. They sang your praises in an interview that I did with them earlier for the same for Rock Is Not Dead too. And it's a shared sentiment. So you guys really do need to congratulate yourselves on working really hard and doing so well and following this through.
Yeah, it's good to see the time we're putting into like practice and writing all these songs. It's good to see it like pay off with getting all this people telling us it's really good. So
like it's one thing to write the songs that we enjoy making, but that other people like it as well. It's just another feeling.
Absolutely. Now, are there any bands on the Rock Is Not Dead 2 bill that you haven't seen that you've been dying to see?
Dead City Ruins,
yeah, definitely.
Audio Rain. Those two are the groups I'm looking forward to the most. Definitely. Some talent from not Brisbane, like Melbourne, or across the nation. So we haven't had the chance to play with a lot of bands from around outside of Brisbane yet. So we're really looking forward to that. It's going to be great.
And you guys also have a show with my good friends at Dead City Ruins, which is amazing. I'm so glad. When I saw that bill, it's like, man, why can't I be there for that? Unfortunately, I'll miss that. But what a treat, and they're an amazing bunch of guys too. So you'll have a blast with those guys. is there, as a band in the last 6 months, what do you think has gelled within the band better? I mean, what do you think you all do better as a collective than you did 6 months ago?
I guess it kind of sounds weird, but the more we play together, the more we're like pathologically connected. It's like I know what Ben's going to do in this part of the song without him doing it or looking at him or anything like that.
Or like if Harry does something on the guitar, I'm like, oh yep, now he wants to change something here, and I know what he's going to do. Or it's just sort of getting to know each other as musicians. It's sort of like
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and that's such a great journey to have, and that you're certainly clicking. You've got a magic when all of you can connect in some way that's unspoken, and it's just a nod, a glance, or a change in the way that you probably do something, and the others are right. Yep, I know where we are. Let's follow that, or let's go this way or that way.
Yeah.
When it comes to writing songs, who does the line? How is that split up? Is there someone that writes lyrics and riffs, and or is it a collective that comes together?
Well, the first EP, Love, Laughs and Heartbreak, that was primarily me. But this new one, I've written a couple of the songs. Amy, our front woman's written a couple of the songs, and it's not like we're all writing a whole song and then bringing it to the band. We'll have a section of the song or lyric idea or a riff, and I'll bring it to the band, and they'll be like, "I like this. Let's try this, and we'll change this a little bit, and we'll work from there." And it's
and that's the best way to write. I think when you work as a unified unit, it makes a cohesiveness in the song too. It's all equal shared, and I'm just so super excited just to really hear you guys do your thing again. As I keep saying, I mean, highlight of Rock is Not Dead, one for me without a doubt. And to know that you guys have gone from strength to strength, and I have been hearing reports from people that have been at these shows over the last 6 months that have just had pure delight in seeing how you guys have grown. It makes it really, really special. So we've got new music for 2026. Obviously, you're probably working on filling out the gig calendar for the rest of this year. For 2026, will we get to see you interstate?
I mean, hopefully, yes, in the plans, yes. What comes of it, hopefully, yes, but we'll see.
No promises.
No promises, but
we want to. We definitely want to.
We definitely want to come down to Melbourne, do a couple of shows there, a couple of shows Sydney. We want to venture out of just Brisbane and Gold Coast. We want to explore the different music scenes around the East Coast a bit more.
Fantastic. And oh my God, I can't wait for people to come across you. And I guess that sort of leads me into the next thing, August 30 at the Brightside, we have Rock is Not Dead 2. We have the incredible SLYTHR as a part of an amazing band lineup. And, these guys are the real deal, I can't speak highly enough of them. It's so good to see that, a festival like this will take on, new artists and break and give them a shot. And I think, if it hadn't have been for your appearance at Rock is Not Dead, I may not know of you guys, and that would be a real shame in my life.
Yeah. It's good to be like considered for these sort of opportunities. Like, we are just a small band that plays around Brisbane, Gold Coast area. So, to be invited on the bill with, all of these a lot bigger bands, and especially from interstate bands as well, it's really, we do appreciate being brought back and getting to play for you guys again.
Yeah, and having bands email us asking for us to open for them and everything like that. It's the next step, and it's something that we've always looked forward to doing, opening for some of our favorite bands from Australia. So yeah, it's definitely definitely a positive sign for us.
And the whole rock is not dead, mantra and theory and what it actually stands for as a festival. I mean, you guys are living proof that rock isn't dead, that it's well and truly alive. It's emerging, it's evolving. How crucial do you think Shane has been from Rock is Not Dead in, I guess, the elevation of the band, and certainly how the exposure from Rock is Not Dead one has helped you guys?
Well, honestly, I can't think of where we would be if we didn't play that first festival. Like the amount of opportunities we've had that have been given to us after that, and amount of contacts we made, including yourself, Andrew, and everything like that. Yeah, it definitely gave us probably one of our biggest breaks yet. And Shane, as a person, has always been there to support us. He's been,
well beyond as well. Like,
yeah,
treating it like, really taking care of us. And
he's there every gig of ours he can be. Like, he's always there to support us, and he's a top human being.
Yeah, he is. He's a great man, and he's got a great vision for Rock is Not Dead. So, and again, so glad to have discovered you through the whole Rock is Not Dead festival concept. Now, before we wrap things up, is there anything that you guys want to share? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to promote for yourselves? Obviously, there's the socials on Spotify, but is there anything else? Can we buy merch online if we can't make it to the show? How can we support SLYTHR?
You definitely can buy merch. Not so much on an online store yet, but if you DM us on Instagram, Facebook, any social media platform, or if you message me or any of the SLYTHR members, we can direct you towards where to buy merch online. We can always post it out to you. We'd always love to see more people rocking our shirts, our singlets, our everything. Yeah, we'd love to sell more merch, and so shameless plug, but
buying more merch means we can record more songs for you guys. We can, afford to get out to these further gigs, going into state or, so definitely by supporting us, helping us to,
play to you guys. So
Yeah,
it's a win-win for both, I guess.
absolutely. It's the thing that people need to do. Go to the show, buy the merch, buy the ticket. It's worthwhile. And again, I think I've said enough about how much I love you guys. I just can't wait for the rest of the country to experience you guys live, and certainly Rock is Not Dead 2 is going to be a magnificent showcase for what's happened over the last 6 months with you guys. And I'm prepared to be completely blown away again, to do it all over again. So look, we'll wrap it up, but thank you so much, guys, for your time today. And Rock is Not Dead is at the Brightside on August 30. Tickets are available online, and I do suggest you come along if you're in the Brisbane and Queensland area. If not, if you're thinking of travelling interstate, please do it. These guys are worth the cost of an airfare, believe me. I have so much love for you guys and so much respect for you guys doing what you do. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you both again, and unless you've got something to add, we might say goodbye, but I look forward to seeing you on August 30. I'm there without a doubt.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think we've covered it all.
Yeah. Super keen. So keen.
Excellent,
keen
guys.
to meet up with all of the people watching and everyone who's been excited for this festival as much as we have. It's going to be awesome.
Fantastic, guys. Ben and Harry, thank you again. We'll wrap this one up. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks at Rock is Not Dead, August 30, the Brightside. And until then, be safe, be good, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.